What does it mean to be redeemed? I'm Christy Birchfield, and today we are looking at 1 Peter, and we're in chapter 1, verses 17 through 25. So really kind of the last third of this chapter. And the idea of redeeming something is not honestly a concept that we use a lot these days. To redeem something refers to gaining or regaining a possession of something in exchange for payment. There is an exchange involved. Something is given for something else. It's more than just purchasing something. Redeeming adds the idea of restoring the item that's being redeemed. Now, in the verses that kind of stuck out to me, I'm looking at 1 Peter chapter 1, verses 18 and 19. And those verses say, "For you know that it was not with perishable things, such as silver or gold, that you were redeemed from the empty way of life handed down to you from your ancestors, but with the precious blood of Christ, a lamb without blemish or defect." You see, in these verses, Peter's discussing our lives and how we've been living them. We've been working through and living our lives with as much goal and purpose as we can. However, because of sin in the world, our lives are a disaster. The people then had been trying to redeem themselves by using all the earthly methods we typically think of, and a lot of them were Jewish people, and so they had the law and they were trying to live according to all the things that God had put forth. Problem was, they weren't able to. And then the idea of looking and paying gold, paying silver, trying to use those things, Peter very clearly says that none of these are going to sufficiently redeem our lives. Our lives are only redeemed through the blood of Jesus Christ. Now, when we think about the value that we have, we are worth God's own Son. That's the price of redemption, and that is what He was willing to pay for us to see us restored. Looking through the idea of hope in 1 Peter, we have hope because we have been redeemed by Jesus Christ. His life, His death, His resurrection, they give us everything we need. Through Him, we have been purchased and restored in every single way. That is where our hope comes from. Make sure that you subscribe. We'll continue through 1 Peter over the coming days, so you don't want to miss any of that. If you have missed some of those or want to go back, you can always click on the link in the description below. It's the full playlist to the entire book of 1 Peter. Thanks so much. We'll see you tomorrow.